Emperor Orson lost against Emir Lucio Gipi in the third Corsican conquest of the County of Lyon. Okay, so looks like for every gain that they make... Wait, what? Oh, sorry, guys. What is this? Okay, so the Umayyads are here. They've taken over all of the Western Mediterranean. They're kind of looking like Carthage right now, a little bit right here. And Vivier, they're independent. Who did they become independent from? Probably from the Umayyads. And then Aquitaine is back here. Aquitaine for the longest time was in Greater Poland. And then now they're not. So I don't know what's happening there. I am honestly paying a lot of attention to stuff happening out to the west, but I haven't been paying too much attention to the south. We expanded into Mazovia. Obviously, we have Mazovia here in Baltic Finland. But Mazovia, Countess Doza, Duke Ulinix. Anyway, yeah, we haven't been focusing a lot on that. So... no, I'm not going to ransom you, thanks. You can rot. I mean, he really didn't do anything bad. I mean, except for sleeping with my spouse, which is technically not illegal, but it gave me a premise, so whatever. Okay, cool. After learning that Duke Svein would be guesting at a manor in the castle town of Sebej, I realized it would be a perfect occasion to meet with him. When the time came, I was seated right next to Duke Svein for the entirety of dinner, but I found myself incapable of saying anything interesting. I give up. Okay, fine. There goes that scheme. Aimo Virtanen. Okay, are you good at anything? Ish, but 25 gold, I'll take that. Low control in counties. Pomasani and Natangia. I think we're trying to increase control in Natangia, yep. And, okay, do we want to convert the culture here anywhere? Polotsk, Orsha. This is what? Latgalian. Vidzeme. Oh no, we're going to change it to Vidzeme. And domestic affairs, fine. I really should just take that title away from him. I mean, there's no reason to just have him keep it, right? Now, in terms of succession, Prince Carlo is going to lose Vidzeme, the county of Natangia. Oh, no. The Duchy of Prussia has their own line of succession. I want to keep Lemeselle as the capital. So I want him to keep that, but I think that'll happen if we move the capital. So let's move the capital to Lemeselle. Take care of that now. Perfect. Now we have a much better, much more protected capital. This is a one province thing in the middle of nowhere surrounded by Francia. I don't like that position there. Okay, yeah, in terms of HoI, again, because I haven't played any of the games, I remember hearing that there was a big jump in the different kind of play styles that happened. I haven't really watched anybody do a playthrough. I've watched a few minutes here and there on Twitch, but I haven't actually watched anybody play. And so I don't really know what to expect. I've seen the war system looks very, very different, right? You have like fronts instead of having units going directly from one place to another. So that's something that's very different from me. I really, like I said, I really, really do want to start playing it soon. It's in the queue of games to play late at night. I usually start streaming around this time Pacific. So ideally, I try starting at around 2 or 3 p.m. Pacific till about 5 or 6, depending. But I've been, I started a little bit later today. That time has been shifting a little bit. So I'm going to be playing for a little bit longer today because I started later. But late at night is when I try other games. So I was thinking, well, I've been doing a few streams of Anno 1800 recently, which I was playing at the very beginning when I first started streaming. I haven't played Overwatch, which is something I streamed again at the very beginning. I'm not very good at it. I'm definitely bronze tier comp. Like, it's something I enjoy playing. I'm not saying I'm great at it, but I do enjoy it. I do try to stream that occasionally, but it's been a few weeks since I've done that. And then let's see what else. There are other games that I've played recently that are theoretically in the queue, things like Oxygen Not Included. I did stream Rome 2, DEI, Divide et Impera for a while. I was doing that. Again, like Anko said, I was playing Napoleon for a while, the Total War Napoleon series. The reason I got a little salty with that game, I love the tactical bit of Napoleon Total War. Did not like the overall AI of it. The AI seemed really gamey. I would play as Prussia, and I would have Austria and Russia both declare war on me within the first year of the game. It's like, okay, so that's obviously not how that would happen. And then you're fighting a two-front war as Prussia. Like, how are you going to win? So it's stuff like that I thought was really weird and imbalanced. But I liked the tactical bit of it, and the strategy bit was, good. I want to play Nobunaga's Ambition Taishi, which I've had for years. I played the original Nobunaga's Ambition on the Nintendo way back in the late 80s, so I really want to be able to get back to Taishi. I played Sphere of Influence, which was really fun, but again, Taishi's in there. I haven't gotten around to playing it. So, you know, some other tiles that are kind of like not as big, and they're different from the strategy in the Paradox games, but I love the amount of detail, the amount of attention that they pay to so many different factors. So, I mean, I really love what Paradox does with their games. When they knock it out of the park, they really do an amazing job. So yeah, see, I did play Victoria 2. Again, I love Victoria 2. It's really fun. I think I want to go back to streaming that as well. I haven't played that in a very long time. But yeah, so like the intrigue of the other tiles, yeah, I'd be interested to see how HoI plays as just a game, right? As opposed to necessarily a direct one-to-one with comparing it to other games from that particular series. Break betrothal, grant titles. Point. Okay, so we're gonna. Oh, the titles. Now we've moved our capital to Vizeme. Why can't we construct any of this? Is not held by you. Oh, it's because I don't have the control of the duchy. I will create the duchy then. Thank you very much. Uh-oh. Dalabo claim on the county of Nordmark. Oh, it's these two brothers fighting against each other. Cute. Sure. I mean, that's my daughter's husband, so I guess we can rally our troops here? I don't even know. It's not even... Part of me kind of wonders if it's even worth the money to kind of join our allies in war, because... This is just a petty fight between these very, very small kingdoms. They could have handled this on their own. I don't even know, like, is there another territory that they hold on to that I am not aware of? Because it's a significant drain on our treasury for not really anything that we're going to be getting out of it. So, I don't know. Akhma. Who's Akhma? Akhma is my brother. Oh, I can decide who he marries? Okay, cool. How about... We already have an alliance with the Duchy of Novgorod. We need somebody outside of Finland, just to make sure that if they declare war on us... Varmia... Hålogaland. I mean, we were looking at them before, but yeah, sure. We discovered Burrs. Awesome. Yeah. Buhta gadatervite. And inbred schminbred, who knows? Okay. Yeah, like I'm interested, like I could just I think I do have HoI4. And I don't have HoI3, so I don't know. I think I might just jump straight into it into HoI4 instead of like having a little bit of that kind of transition from one game to the other. So I'll just be like, okay, so the learning curve is a little steep, but you know, I'll get used to it. That's the end of the war, right? I mean, we control the entire county. There isn't very much else. That's 100% war score. I'm going to disband this army. There we go. What do we get? Oh, cool! 10 prestige. Awesome. So worth it. After losing the equivalent of, like, 4 months of income. Amazing. Okay, let's create the title of the Duchy of Livonia. Oh, we can't, because Finland has one of those things... Wait, what? We have 2 of the 3 tiles for the Duchy of Livonia. Oh, wait, why can't... 1 of 2? Oh, come on. Here we go, yeah. All the added skill point unlocks that come with that would be cool. Okay, so I guess we need to control another one of these territories to control the Duchy of Livonia. That's kind of rough. Oh, we can create... Oh, wait. No, we can't create the Duchy of Estonia. We don't have any of the counties there. Alright. So now we're in Lemeseta. We can't create the duchy, so we can't build that other building. Natangia lost inefficient census. Now, I don't know what I want to hold on to. I'd like the idea of keeping Livonia together. I'm not going to go to war with Finland for that. I could go to war with Finland for the title of the kingdom. I don't even think I have a CB on it, though. Yeah, Dejuri County. Yeah, there's a bunch of claims that we have, but we don't have a claim on the kingdom. Which is weird, because we obviously are heirs to that. Can I buy? Nope. Murder? Nope. Okay, well, Finland is Finland, I guess. And we're Baltic Finland, so we're just going to exist the same way that China got split up a couple of times in its history when the North was taken by somebody else. So I'm going to consider this to be kind of similar to that, where Finland is Finland, and we're like the southern song or something. Cold-Hearted King Pavo. Who? What? No. Get out of here, peasant rabble. Silly peasant rabble. Nord marking claim on the country of Estadalir. Okay. Sure. Wait. Enemies would be... Okay, sure. I mean, I guess. What? Okay, let's, we do have another rally point here. Oh, come on. Yeah, fine. Allies, enemies. Okay, this is what I don't get. We're technically going to be allied to one person who's fighting somebody else. Now this one is asking us to have that somebody else be our ally against yet another person. I don't even know I'm supposed to be helping. I'm just going to accept that because whatever. There's no negatives for accepting those wars. I mean, other than the who am I supposed to be fighting right now kind of question. Let's see. Who's this? What faction? Peasant rabble. Lower county control. No. First Army of Malbok. Get out of here, bud. Unwashed masses. The hoi polloi. Oh, wait, we don't have an alliance with them anymore? What happened? I don't even know. Okay, so the Byzantines are still holding on. I'm just kind of waiting for them to fall apart. Okay, so this is the thing. Obviously, the Mongols started marching west probably about 100 years ago. So, trying to figure out when they're going to get over here. The Caspian Steppe is here. I don't know if they're going to do a complete run over. So, the thing is that at first, when the Baltic Finns were just limited to, okay, end of the war there, good, thank you very much. Slaughter of Exemet, dismiss. When we were further west here, okay, who's Tartu? Number one, who is your liege lord? Because if it's nobody, I'm going to straight up take this away from you because I can. Because I want this territory. Who are you? Oh. You are ripe for the picking is who you are. Okay, number one, let's end this war here. Enforce demands, thank you very much. And you're imprisoned. Get out of here. And now these guys... Who are we fighting? How does the game let us have two separate objectives? Like, where we're allied with one and not with the other. I don't even know who we're supposed to be fighting there. Okay. Why don't we just disband this army here? And then we'll recruit them again over here. I don't even know. No, I'm an American. An American. I'm American. Yeah, there we go. Now, I don't know who we're fighting here, but this is on fire, so we're going to send our army here. So in terms of reclaiming Finland, now we need to make sure that Finland, we don't actually have a claim on the title. Even though we're the same family, they formed a cadet branch, I don't know how we get that claim back on Finland, the Kingdom of Finland itself. I thought we would hold on to that claim. I thought it would be a press claim that would just get passed on. Turns out that didn't... Okay, well, we lost that war. What? What is this? End of war has become invalid. Fine. Disband the army. Thanks for costing me so much money. So, I don't know exactly how we're going to get a claim here on Finland. Now, We can't manufacture a claim. We can declare a war, but it's just going to be de jure duchies and counties. So what we could do... No, they only have control down here. Mazoria, Kurland, Samagitia, Bergslagen, Grodno, Norland, Novgorod. Okay, so we don't have any of that. De jure counties, do we have any control? We don't have any claims here. Duxata Theodos claims. Okay, actually, this could work. Except for the fact that Duke Satatieto would then become the King of Finland, which is, again, not what we want. So Satatieto actually has a claim on the throne here. And he's not very strong. He has 925 soldiers. Count Chaplain Maria has a claim on what? Oh, cool. Kayani. Count Agita? Let's just go through who has claims here. Penti, Balba, Paiva, Veli... Ilona Virtanen Kalevan only has a claim here. Achma. Penti. Nobody has a claim on the Duchy of Finland itself. But Duke Satatito has a claim on all of this. And then he becomes... What's the contested title? The Kingdom of Finland. So, I don't know how we get that back. We should have a press claim on that, but we don't. We need to find out how to finagle our way into getting this claim back. So, there's a bunch of claimants. Are any of them at our court? Duke Satatieto, Gatas Karina of Gotland, Maya Sortavala. They're all part of our dynasty, right here. Oh, Bud. Yeah, no, I've been saying Bud for a while. Yeah, see, I would be pushing somebody else's claim. If it would be Duke Satatito's claim, it would just be pushing his claim. It wouldn't be my own claim. So, that kind of sucks. There's nobody within our own direct family right now who has a claim on the Kingdom of Finland. Even though, okay, this is the odd thing, Virtanen Kalevan is actually our house. That's our house. It's not... Again, because CK3 is kind of weird, there was a cadet branch of Virtanen Kalevan, and there was a second Virtanen Kalevan cadet branch that was also founded by a completely different person with the span of like 20 years. So I have no idea why the game decided to do that. There's no way to distinguish them. The coats of arms are exactly the same. The surname is exactly the same. I don't know who I'm supposed to like. I know one motto is, with the hammer I seek respect. That's my house. There's another branch of Virtanen Kalevan that has a different motto. But that's the only way I can distinguish who's actually my house, Virtanen Kalevan, and who's the different Virtanen Kalevan house. So all these people here are Virtanen Kalevan from my house. Okay, so these guys have implicit claims. Those are the House Botti. That's a cadet branch. So right now, there's Count Olavier Osel, who is my dynasty, my house. I don't know how to get that title. I don't know if there's anybody in my kingdom whose title I can get. I don't know if there's anybody we can marry. Yeah, see, so what we'll have to do is kind of just take everything bit by bit. I just want to take this title from him. I don't have a CB. I don't have the ability to buy a claim. I know that with a different leader who has a high learning value, we can do that. We don't have that ability. So our best bet right now is to go to war with Tartu, get Tartu, because this is very well developed, and Pskov. Pskov is also extremely well developed, level 20. So we can get Pskov and Tartu, give away Pskov. We can hold on to Tartu, then we would have the two counties we need to form the duchy title of Livonia. After we do that, we can have the ability to build the duchy building in Lemesere. So that is our they don't have any allies. I have no idea how they were just sitting here. I don't know how they got that land. Oh, that used to be the kingdom of Gaivash. BT dubs. Gaivash is actually Estonia. So that's what happened to Estonia. We can actually claim the throne of Estonia as well, because I think they still have a claim to it. They still hold on to it, technically. I think Gaivash is, yeah, it is technically the kingdom of Estonia, but it's just their house name, because they were no longer in Estonia. For the longest time, they were actually in western, what is now controlled by the Duchy of Hålogaland. So they just lost the title. We had most of the territory. Yeah, very, very messy. So hopefully Finland won't go to war with us. Let's take a look at how strong they are. 3,700 soldiers. We're starting to catch up. The thing is that we're going to go head to head with Finland. We need to make sure that we have an equal size in terms of armies. That's not happening yet. So we need to make sure our personal domain is strong. The only way of doing this is expanding our territory and making sure that our heir gets all this. Now, he keeps Medelpad, Pomesania, and Vidzeme. Okay, so that makes sense. Now, Princess Kordla, his sister, is going to get Natangia and Orsha. The Duchy of Norland, it goes to Prince Karla, and then the Duchy of Prussia goes to Prince Karla as well. Aha! Here we go. This is how we do this. Because I wanted to designate the heir, I can't do that because I don't have high enough crown authority. I don't have the ability to disinherit him. I don't know exactly why, and I think that might also be related to crown authority. Because, yeah, does disinheriting only... I think it's only with... 3? No, that's a whole other level. I don't know why I can't disinherit him. Ask to take vows. Huh. Yeah, so you can send somebody to take vows now. I didn't know that. Because, yeah, he's going to have kind of, I hate to say it, he's going to have a hard reign. So, I'd rather have it pass on to my daughter, Princess Cordula. Now, what we can do is change the law. We can change the succession law right now. And make it, instead of high partition, instead of equal, make it female preference. And now we just need to sway these two guys. Njurgu Sveinsson of Bergslagen and Count Armas of Ferent. Okay, so let's get to work here. Let's convince him. Let's sway. Making alliances. No, actually I can. I think we're allowed... Oh, I guess no. We only have the kind of route through marriage. There's a special skill, I believe, if you have the learning tree unlocked. Okay. Kinsman, Countess Christina, created the cadet branch Virten in Lekbarg. Lekbarg is down here. Oh no. Oh no, what's going on? He's in a blue mood. So we have low control in Pomesania, Natanzia, and Vidzeme. I don't know what happened here in Vidzeme. We had high control. We're gonna change that to Vidzeme because that's our capital. So increase control here in the capital. That's the most important thing. Oh no. All too much. He's depressed. Oh, he's melancholic. Ah. Lasai. Wait, what are we doing here? No. Why is our Chancellor so bad? Oh, we can't fire him. He had some kind of favor, so that's why we have this completely crap Chancellor right now. Which is too bad. Do we have anybody who can... Okay, Vesa is the best in that position. We have some pretty strong council members, fortunately. Ilona Virtan Calavan's a lover secret, don't care. And we're also part of a coven. I made sure of that. So that's part of the religion that we have. So my family's part of a coven. We have a witch coven. But we can't, I think we're not allowed to make an alliance because we don't have that option available to us right now. Okay, who's this? Calavan, Nordmark? Okay, let's pause here. Now, if I want to groom her to be the queen, I don't know if I want her to get married to this guy because, number one, I don't think he... Oh, actually, he does have a holding. It's not terrible. Inheritable traits, giant. Yeah, might work. She doesn't... I mean, she loses a little bit of prestige, but... What are his traits? He's decent. He's not very smart. He's not the brightest bulb. But I guess she makes up for it, but they can't stack that, right? That's the thing that I think is kind of like, eh. But, I mean... He's a child of concubine, he's a giant, but he's good with money. He's a good steward, Midas touch, right? He's shy, impatient, arbitrary. Not the best match, but I don't know what happens if we break that off. Well, apparently now we don't have the option. So we're just going to go ahead and send the proposal. So we're going to try to make her the queen, Princess Cordula. She looks kind of badass, doesn't she? So let's... Yes. Discovers secret. Oh, what's happening here in Finland? Looks like they might have some... Oh, Karelia versus Vienna. They're just two... They're fighting each other. I don't know how the Sami still have this one territory here. Who do we have alliances with? We have alliances with Duke Satatiet of Novgorod. We have an alliance with Count Chaplain Liga of Novgorod and Count Östenbrossen of Nordmark. Okay, that's right. I was in the middle of declaring war, wasn't I? I think on the county of Tartu. Seize the Duchy of Novgorod, which is de jure ours. Oops, what happened? The map. Apparently she drew a map of the local taiga for an unknown nobleman. The sides think the lord must be scheming against me or one of my subjects. Thanks for bringing this to my attention. Okay, Holy War for the Kingdom. Kingdom? What kingdom? Oh, Gaivash. Ah, what? Actually, this might not be a terrible idea. Oh, wait, we don't have the prestige. We don't have the devotion for that. That's right. This guy's a bit of a sinner, to put it lightly, according to the new Somanusko religion. Now, seize the county of Pskov, de jure. I want to seize this county, though. Tartu. Hey, thanks for the follow. Thanks for hanging out, Hanselman. This was awesome. Yeah, for sure. Always welcome in the stream. Thanks for hanging out. I don't want Pskov. I want Tartu. Can we not take Tartu? I don't know why. Seize the Duchy of Novgorod, which is de jure ours. Or the County of Pskov, which is de jure ours. Now, we've seized the County of Pskov, that's only 90. Holy War for the County. Can we go to war for Tartu? I don't know if we can. It's just Pskov. I don't know why we can't... We can't form a claim here on Tartu for whatever reason. That's weird. Yeah, well, we have a bunch of prestige, so we'll just go for the County of Pskov. We don't have to spend all of it. It's de jure hours anyway. Baltics in Finland. Yeah, it's kind of a mess. It's kind of a mess here. Let's just seize the County of Pskov. We can't take all of it. We might as well take the one part of it, and we'll take Pskov for ourselves. We'll raise our troops. Why don't we have a control or a rally point in Lemisele? You think that the one place you want to have a rally point is your capital? Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Tartu or Lemisele. Raise all here. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know why we couldn't take Tartu. I mean, it should be easy enough to just kind of subjugate him afterwards. And while this is happening, okay, we're doing a bunch of, whoa. Uh-oh, somebody's planning to kill my son and heir. Stop the villain behind it. Oh, I don't know. I'm already trying, oh, wait, who's this? Oh, they have a large army, don't they? Interesting. I thought they were going to be weak. How can they have such a large army? They have two counties. All right, well, let's go to Aluxne. And it's ranked as being pretty even, so that's interesting. Hopefully we didn't just walk into something that... Okay, here we go. Ugh, sometimes I can't bear to watch these. We have a pretty... Oh no, we're good. We're good. I don't know why I thought it was going to be even. That was far from even. Duke Tomo created the Kerebras Vertena Olu. Okay. Let's just keep pursuing them. Oh, mercenaries, you're right. Yeah, I think that's right. They might have 2 armies here. And that would make the most sense because they are a rich province. Pskov and Tartu are both very well off in terms of money. Pskov is they're both very, very well developed provinces. Duke Nulgo's swayed. Okay. Can we give a position to him at court? No, he's terrible. Forget it. That's a bad idea. We need to be able to change the succession law. Is he at the head of the army here? Who's commanding this? Count Danid. So if we capture him... Oh my goodness. They're just running around this lake here. Paipus. Paipus? So in terms of consolidation, what I'm going to try to do is consolidate around here. This is technically the Kingdom of Lithuania, right, is down here, which we have renamed, right, Baltic Finland. But our kingdom's technically over here. Ausala. Oh, what? Killed by Yeansa. Courtier of Captain Ordot II. Who is this guy? Finnish bands of Salinis. Okay, nope, that wasn't the first... Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Okay, so, wow. Somebody's out to get this guy. I don't know why. But, alright. Who's close enough in age? Let's see. Maybe let's go by age. No, wrong direction. Let's see. Somebody's close in age to him. He is 35. So let's just have him pop out some more kids. But then if we switch the succession law, that won't actually matter. Maybe let's go in terms of alliance power right now. Pohjanmaa, Viken, Petty Kingdom of Viken. Oh. Oh, well, they can't have any children, but maybe it doesn't matter. Where is... Viken should be out in the west. Oh, actually, that's not a terrible alliance here. 1,200 soldiers. Yeah, that's not bad. They're actually outside Finland, which is good. We need to kind of diversify that. And she's 2. Sure. Who is this? Ngeva Damasid, Kargopol, Chudia. Okay, this is actually even better. And they have a risk of being inbred. Sure. Vassal in the Kingdom of Estonia. Oh, the Gaivash Kingdom. That's fine. But if we try to take the territory of Estonia away... Urge Horde. Oh, Horde. Urge. Okay, where is this? Oh, Clubfoot. See, okay, I think with the Hordes, they just don't... They don't have a seat? Whenever I try clicking on it, this is something I've noticed, they just don't... They don't zoom to the home territory. So I think maybe that's the reason why the Mongols are able to spread. They don't have to be, you know, localized. Choklema. Baltic Band. Who's this? Captain Dausprungas. Mercenary Company. Again, yeah, that's a mercenary. Okay, so I think all these are guys, like, they're... I don't even know. How do I find out where you're at? They won't zoom to the territory. Alright. Claims on the Varakid Alste... Oh, actually, does anybody have a claim on Finland? Bobo Band of Sikaso. Oh, that's way too far south. Tundavakonder, County of Neramkari. Where's Neramkari? Oh my goodness, way too far away. Okay, I think we were right the first time. Viken. Okay, let's go back to our portion of the map. Goodness, that was way too far away. Baltic Band. Yeah, exactly. You know what? I should have... Oh, I should have pinned. Oh, actually... Ausala was... I actually do have a list. Speaking of which, these people are pinned. Now, the reason why I pinned these guys is they were the ones who were the original conspirators who took my... Oh, actually, so what happened was his grandmother, Talviki, was the Queen of Finland. These people rose up, supported her brother to get the throne. So I marked all of them. So, ironically enough, one of them is Crusader Kings, who is my strong ally right now, so I can't really screw with him too much. Duke Taisto. Who is Taisto? Uplan. Yeah, I remember you, you treacherous person. Now, these people are dead. Countess Maya, Count Odd, Countess Mezi. But the thing is our king is a little bit like Arya, doesn't really care. So I think he's going to try to just keep these characters in line so their descendants are still technically on the hook for what their ancestors did. Now, that's not necessarily fair. I'm kind of leaning into it. That's the way I'm playing it. That's how we're going to go. That's how we're going to do this. So, Vologda, Count Chat of Tver. Who are these people? Petty King Armond Haldorason of Viken. Okay, so Duke Satatito, great. I don't even care. Respect. Oh, no. Okay, drastic measures. Let's see. Drastic measures. Oh. Disfigured. Okay. Oh, he is not doing well. Oh, and disputed heritage. That's right. That's the other thing that was kind of weird. His father is somebody else. That was the... Oh, man. And what's happening to his betrothed? She looks like she's sick also. She has lover's pox. Oh, perfect. Cool. So, we're going to try to pass that succession law to make it favor my daughter. So, let's... number one, we need to get to work on these two guys to make sure that they approve of that. And then once we do that, we can change that law. Are we not even... What are we doing here, guys? Yes. Yeah. New perk for the diplomacy lifestyle. Let's see. Friendly council. Here we go. We get random 2 skill points for each friend. So 26, 2, 10, 7. 21, 6, 2, 13, 9. Okay. Cool. Can no longer increase control in county. So I think we have full control here in Vidzeme. Let's see. What is our other holding? Pomerania. Yeah, Pomerania. And Natangia. Natangia would be a good one. Yeah. So the funny thing is, if we look at our dynasty, right? So there's Botti here. It used to be Virtanen Kalevan. We're Virtanen Kalevan. It used to be House Virtanen. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, here you go. Let's do this. Oh, this is rough. Blessings upon you and your house. I've long coveted your lands, only to be denied possession of them. No more. The time has come for me to finally get what I deserve. Screw you, bud. Okay, so now we're at war with the Kingdom of Finland. This is what I was kind of worried about. Now, we need to pull all the stops. Okay, here we go. This is it. This is the reason. I mean, this has happened before. But, here we go. Yep, exactly. So, I think I can end this war with Tartu. Okay. Number one, let's save the game. Now, this is the thing. Finish war. 2. So, here's the thing. Usually what happens is that you know, I can't even say usually. This has happened once before. What we need to do is go after their capital. Now, we have a stronger fort here in Lemesene, which is good. But we need to kind of defeat these guys. We're going to pull out all the stops, call out all of our allies. So Count Östenbrossen, you're coming into this. Now, the third Finnish claim. Okay, so I thought that was the second time. So they have 1,000 soldiers. We're going to call them. Petty King Anmond II. For the third Finnish claim, they have 1,200 soldiers. We can call house members. So we have 6 house members. Talviki of Vienna. But all of... And this is what I was talking about before. These guys are all within the Kingdom of Finland. So we can't call them in for that war. We can call them into the Baltic-Finland de jure war for the County of Pskov. We can't count on them for help against the Kingdom of Finland proper. So that's the problem. because that's their liege. So this is going to be rough. We can hire some mercenaries though, so I think we're going to end up doing that because that's kind of an option that I usually don't take very often, but I think we're going to have to. Not available. 500 gold. Okay, of course none of these guys are available right now. Okay, well, here we go. Oh, he looks kind of short. Was that guy, is he a small person? Okay. Finnish claim Naula. Okay. Enemy joined the war. Ally joins war. Technically, we have a bunch of claims. Duke Satatito actually has a claim on the entire kingdom. But I don't know if we can call him into this. Okay, we need to take Pskov, then we need to head west, defeat this army. I don't know why Lemicel is falling so quickly. There's a fort there. There's a castle there. That should not be the case. Okay, guys, hurry up. And Dunzo. There we go. And the end of the war. Thank you very much. Enforce the demands. Why do I have a favor hook on Satatieto? Oh, he gets the county of Pskov. What? Oh, because I pressed the de jure claim for him, not for me. Oh, great. So now he gets it. Fine. Yeah, I can't call any of these guys in because they're not going to go to war with their liege. Okay, so this is rough. Huh? Emperor Orson. No. Generous liege because I'm arbitrary. That's fine. Okay, let's slow this down right now. I just saw an army whiz past us over here, so that's a problem. But let's go back to Lemicele. Who's this? The County of Vienna. No, we actually need to capture Turku. Now, the problem is, if they capture Lemicele, I think we're there. Oh, that's a big army. And that's the first army of Turku, the second army of Turku. Let's get rid of these. We don't really care about that. Yeah, and none of these guys are willing to go to war against their liege lord. I'm not going to ransom them now. Okay, here are our allies. But they're fighting against these, like, kind of petty counties. Okay. Vizeme have fully embraced Finnish traditions. Great. Now, holy orders, I guess we can't call on them because we're fighting against our own religion. That's not going to work. Are any mercenaries available that are actually cheaper? Here we go. 5. No, we can't. It'll put you in too much debt. Yeah, I know. I don't know why these guys aren't available. Somebody else has already gotten to them. We need to get to work on convincing the... Okay, can we ransom any of these guys? Who is this? Oh, no, she's the leader of that rebellion. You're gonna rot. Duke Satatieto, Agita, Virtanen Kalavan. Why do we... I don't even know why we've imprisoned her. She has a claim on Pielinen. Glande. Nope. Yaugutis. Nope. All of these guys, I don't really care. Let's negotiate their... I mean, this is all very inconsequential right now, so we'll just get back to that later. One thing I wanted to do was to make sure we can fight a war of attrition as long as they don't take our capital and we take Turku. This is what worked last time. They have a much larger army this time. I don't know if we should try going for Turku. Our allies won't join up with us. So here's the thing. If they do capture that, we will become their vassal. But then again, we can also try to go to war with them later. I'm not going to rage quit. I know that's one of those things. Yeah. See, I could theoretically execute these people, but I don't feel like it. So we're going to move this a little faster. Hopefully we'll be able to escape to the water before they get to Lemicele. Hurry up, get into the water, guys. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if Limassol is going to fall to them before we get Turku. It might. Oh, they don't have enough men to... What? What level fort is in Limassol? Level 4. Ah. Sinai, Sinyava. Okay. So this, on the other hand, is going much better. Problem is, okay, our allies, if they join up here... Perfect. This is something that happens so rarely in this game, and it's so annoying. I'm really annoyed with the fact that we usually can't set a war goal or a war target. Like, hey guys, everybody needs to group up here now, please. Vanamane is under siege. That's fine. I don't care. I didn't even know that was mine to begin with. Who's commanding these armies? King Mati. Okay, so we can't... And Duke Taisto. Yeah, interesting. They can't go after Limassol. Yeah, setting like a war objective in EU where you're like telling all your allies, hey, everybody. Okay, so now we've captured Turku. Let's take a pause here. Now, we need to make sure we take all of his personal territories. This is the only thing that worked last time. They actually can't take our capital, which is interesting. They don't have enough men. So if we let this attrition happen and we just keep taking territories left and right from them, we'll be able to win the war through attrition. Number one, let's make sure that... we want to change the succession law, not to high partition. We want to make it our daughter. So, all these guys approve. We can actually change this. How did this go to 100? It was like barely 0, but I guess they all approve now. We're going to do female preference. Oh no, we don't have high crown authority. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. This has to happen very quickly. We're going to pass high crown authority. Then we're going to have our... Okay, multi-step process here. Most of our vassals are actually really in favor of us right now. We're on good terms with most of our vassals. So if we increase high crown authority, direct vassal opinion becomes -10, but we're going to do this and then change the succession law so we put our daughter... Okay, we're going to do this all in one step. Wait, what? Okay, so we passed high authority. Now we can go into our succession law. Change the gender law to female preference. Women take precedence over men in succession. Female rulers can have consorts or multiple spouses if their faith has consorts and concubines or polygamists. So we do. So we're going to do this. We're going to change the law. And that means Princess Cordula becomes my new heir. This makes things much easier to deal with. And she's probably going to have a much longer reign. Now, let's make sure she's not actually a champion who's going to get killed in a war, because I've had that happen before. Especially, it's even worse when it's on accident and you don't realize what you're doing. You're like, why? Oh my goodness, you're in there and I didn't want you to be fighting. So, we have some pretty weak champions here. Just want to make sure that she's just... Okay, good. Just want to make double sure, because sometimes I just skip by that and forget. Oh, why can't... Oh, how much to recruit him? 10 gold? Yes, please. And you become a better fighter. Sister and steward. Nope. Forbid it. Champion and court physician. Sister-in-law. Vassal. Chancellor. Vassal. Vassal. Okay. Yeah, we don't have great champions. Let's see if we can recruit some better champions. We're still at war. I don't know when they're going to get a chance to replace. This is one of those things that I haven't quite grokked yet. Sometimes I'll recruit new champions and they won't be on the army, and I don't know if it's because we need to go back to our home territory. I don't know why they wouldn't just kind of ship out and meet the army wherever the army was supposed to be, but then I guess, you know, with technology being what it would be, that'd be a lot more difficult to do. It's a lot easier said than done. Okay. Now let's take a look. Do our vassals hate us now? Nope. Absent courtiers. Kulti Virtanen is my brother and best friend. Let's invite some champions here. Send the herald. And if we take a look at our vassal relations, everything seems fine. I don't know if it's because it hasn't gotten a chance yet, but it looks fine. Everybody's okay. So, and who is at war? Okay, so Finland looks like they're having their own wars with somebody else. Who is this? Let's take a quick gander here. We need to make sure we know what we're trying to aim for in our war goals. So they're losing the war against us because, you know, we actually have their capital. Now, we can probably force a white peace sometime soon, and they will accept because we capture the capital. So that would be good. Let's see. Finish losing a war they could have won in a single battle. Yeah, Finland should be put down. The person on the top of the list has a lot going for him. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so this is... Yeah, we can't push... If we enforce our demands, what do we get? Ah. So they lose the claim on Baltic Finland, they lose the claim on Novgorod, and they lose the claim on the County of Van, and they play us gold. So we could just kind of say, okay, don't press this claim, end of the war, white peace, things go back to normal. But if he presses this claim, it's a pressed claim. That's going to go on to his heir. This is going to be the cycle that keeps repeating itself. Now, what we could do is get him to say, nope, fine, I'll drop the claim. But it's a negative 57. I don't know. We're going to have to get 100 war score to do that. I have no idea how we're going to do that, especially because we're outnumbered. Now, it'll be easier later in the future. We could always just say, okay, fine, the Kingdom of Finland is less strong now. We need to be able to consolidate our base of power and keep moving forward, keep increasing our strength, and then be able to contest it and eventually win a war where we can take all of that away and say, no, you don't have any claims. You're going to have to drop this claim now. Strategically, it's more important for us to kind of strengthen the realm that we have, and then at a later point be like, okay, you don't have a claim to this, which would be theoretically not that difficult to do over time, and we need to be able to think longer term here. So they're allied to Duke Taisto of Uppland. They're at war with us and who else? Viken and Nordmark. I don't know who controls these counties. Is that another kind of war within their own kingdom? I'm not sure. Yes, I do have a YouTube channel, actually. So please feel free to follow me there. The link should be in my profile. I do post playthroughs. I'm about a week behind of putting this current playthrough there, but everything up until about a week ago is up right now for this current playthrough. So if you want to kind of catch up and see how we got to this point, I very much invite you to do so. So yeah, I do have a YouTube channel. The link should be in my profile here. I do have a Discord as well if you want to join that community where we're starting off small. So Anko, who was here earlier, is the more active one in there. So yeah, please feel free to join that as well. I put up my notifications for live streaming. I put notifications for YouTube videos coming out. Those are all directly in there as well. So more than welcome to get to the link for the Discord and for the YouTube, both in my profile here. Prisoners can be ransomed. I'm not going to let this guy go. I'm going to let him rot because why not? And Fila Varakid Olavanlina, I don't know why I have her in the first place, but it's 50 gold, and I don't think there's any reason for me to hold on to her for any grudge, so I'll go ahead and ransom her. So so this is the funny thing, right? They have a much larger army. If we met on the field of battle, if our troops did not get into the Gulf of Riga soon enough, this would have been over, because our allies aren't that strong, right? If they defeated us on the open field of battle, that's it. Recovering it would take forever. It would be this long slog, this back and forth that would go over for probably years. But we captured Turku. They couldn't capture the Mesele. This is one of those things that I wasn't aware of. They were here, and it looked like they couldn't attack the castle because they didn't have enough men, which I don't understand, right? The fort level's 4, so I don't know how many men you need to besiege that castle, but even their 4,000 soldiers weren't enough. I don't know how many men you need to besiege a level 4 castle. It seems like that was a lot. It was grayed out. They weren't able to start the siege there. So I'll take it. I'm going to force peace with them and be like, white peace. Cool. I will take it. Offer white peace. You guys are jerks. I can't believe you. How dare you? Dear friend, you're a jerk. Once a prisoner of Baltic Finland, always a prisoner of Baltic Finland. Indeed.